Hello guys, it's Spurs, so I want to hit back with another video for you. And today I'm going to basically talk about mostly the two players who, in my view, could potentially salvage the season for Spurs. Alli and Gareth Bale. Two men who, for very different reasons, have been in the shadows for most of the season, who've been out of favour, who've had many problems, who've struggled to replicate, their past selves, but who are very, very slowly working their magic again to get back to that level. Let's first of all start with Dele Alli. It's been no secret that this hasn't been like a this season problem. Like for the last 18 months or so, we've all known Dele's not been he's been very off colour. For most of the time that Jose Mourinho's been here. In fact, when Jose first arrived, Dele had really started to recapture his form. He was the creator of the team, he was playing every week, he was in form as well, he was doing excellent. Then he got injured again. I think that really set him back, and really the whole of this season he's been trying to get back in to the fold. And to be honest, from up to about a month ago, the appearances he played in, he hadn't really done that much, and it was looking likely he was going to leave, maybe on loan to PSG back in January, but he was adamant he was going to stay and fight for his spot, and give him his due. He certainly fought for his right to stay here, and maybe, just maybe, he's got his way back into this team, because, the way we're looking right now, I think Dele Alli might be a big help for us. I think the two games against Wolfsburg, I know you can go on about the opposition, but you can only beat who's put in front of you, and you've still got to play good enough to win. He controlled the games brilliantly. He dictated the play. Thursday night, scored an amazing first goal, set up the next two as well. So he equally proved, as good a creator, as a scorer. And as long as he's played in his proper position, which is behind the striker, he doesn't work as a central midfielder. He plays in, if you play him behind the striker, there's few better that you can find. So he can definitely be a difference maker for this season. And the other player, Gareth Bale, who Spurs fans have generally been so patient with, who have just been praying and praying that the old spark would come back. All the Spurs fans have given him all the time in the world to get his fitness back, to get his legs back underneath him. There has been a huge amount of frustration because of, I think, at times he's almost happy-go-lucky, almost. The way that he's been seen on the bench, just laughing and smiling, like, is the drive still there in him? But again, the last couple of weeks, we've seen glimpses, just little shades of the Gareth Bale we used to know. The first game against Wolfsburg, he scored a phenomenal goal. The second half of the game, when he came on against West Ham, he completely ran. He was easily the best player on the pitch. Almost scored an absolute screamer. And Thursday night, that goal was Gareth Bale of old. The way the ball comes to him, didn't take a touch, immediately called it left-footed, just like he used to do, into the top corner. That instantly gave me flashbacks of 2012, 2013 Bale. That would do that every single game for us. And if he's beginning to get his legs back, and it looks like he is, I mean, it's encouraging. It's very, very encouraging. Now, if some of you might think, what do you mean salvage this season? The season's over. Not over yet. Obviously, we've got a League Cup final, which I know it's going to be a challenge against City, but it's a one-off game. And most importantly, the Europa League, which I will continue to maintain. That should be our focus. And obviously the draw's coming up tomorrow, so we'll have to see who we get in the last 16, but it's completely luck of the draw. You've got to be whoever's put in front of you, as I said. And, you know, if those two continue to keep getting better and better and back to what we know them as, you know, it's possible. It's possible. You know, it's easy to forget. Form is temporary, class is permanent. Dele Alli 2015, 16, 17, 18 was the man for us. He was unbelievably good, you know, and that quality doesn't disappear overnight. You know, he's always got that in him. He's never lost that. Same with Bale, you know. The level of ability he has, you just got to get him some self belief back in him, because I think that applies to both of them, because I do think both of them have lost that to a degree, and I think we're seeing the first shoots of them coming back to life. You know, and if this is a sign of things to come, then I'm all in on it. So, what do you guys think? Do you think we're going to see them continue to improve? You know, and do you agree with what I've said? Leave all your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you so much guys for your incredible support, and if you're already new to the channel, hello, and be sure to click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been Ben Spurs 21. I'll see you soon, and as always, come on, you Spurs.